The development of construction works in the Yucatan Peninsula dates back to the middle of the last century, when the requirements to characterize the subsoil were carried out using soil mechanics, which involved carrying out a shallow drilling that demonstrated the ability to build. The disadvantages that the use of this methodology could imply include the approach that acquires the subsoil resistance data is punctual and only provides data only from the drilling site. That is, if the subsoil presented some wedging or cavern or important fracture zone, it could go unnoticed, causing inaccurate data. When drilling for penetration surveys, changes occur within the formation such as drag, vorticity in the cuttings that rise to the surface from areas surrounding natural cavities, which could produce a geometric change within the formation that could change the area surrounding the drilling. In addition, the vibration of the drill bit contributes to causing induced fractures that could destabilize areas prone to future collapses. It is recommended to carry out penetration surveys or any other type of intervention in the subsequent subsoil only when there are tomographic images that delimit the evident anomalous areas whose point of interest lies in systems that present irregularities such as areas of cavities or fractures. That we have recently incorporated a system called electrical resistivity tomography, which indirectly and non-invasively resolves the acquisition of subsoil data and whose functionality includes the detection of caverns, as well as priority geometric and structural characteristics that are necessary to know to provide structural stability in.
Another critical aspect worth mentioning is that both geology and geophysics are professions with a completely different perspective within engineering, since the development of their diagnosis depends on specific knowledge within the domain of knowledge of structures and behaviors of the subsoil, and their tools must be managed by specialists in geosciences. The development of soil mechanics must be a tool that complements and demonstrates tomographic findings, and that both activities jointly complement each other and provide solid evidence. It has become clear that during the last few years there have been multiple cases in which some civil works have presented problems concerning subsoil issues in which the methodologies applied in the construction processes could be far from having any design flaw or any aspect of material resistance. They are usually structures with unbeatable solidity. However, the aspects within the field of geosciences, as well as the laws that govern them, have remained omitted for a long time due to the discordant criteria with which engineering operates.
It should be noted that the configuration of the subsoil in the Yucatan Peninsula undergoes constant changes and deformations, because the natural chemical compounds immersed in water cause a profuse dissolution of carbonates in a karst zone and in which case chemical reactions are generated that promote the formation of cavities. Such behaviors imply that the enclosing rock that provides mechanical support as a stabilizing factor to any foundation system, including pile systems, could cause negative factors in stability issues due to changes in the types of stresses to which they are subjected. In the underlying rock units, a future prospection implies providing a vast knowledge of the aforementioned topics that aim to provide the necessary measures that seek to control said interactions between the lithological units and the architectural structures, and ultimately manage to provide the necessary elements of judgment to infuse that real estate investments are feasible and reliable. Geoproyectos Mexico specialists can provide you with their own solution to satisfactorily meet the scope of your project.